Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Bastian Weekly, your source for news on roles, supply chain, recruitment, and technology. So, a couple of roles I wanted to mention today. We've got a brand new search starting for a strategic business development manager role, Sydney, Melbourne based, background preferably in the 4PL, 3PL space, focusing on transport specifically. So, if you've got a background in business development, strong operational knowledge in transport and warehousing and operations, we'd love to talk to you about that role. We've got a site manager role for a contract logistics service provider based in Seven Hills, New South Wales. So if you're in that northwestern Sydney geographical area, you've got an experience running a warehouse site or a large facility. It's a single client operation, P&L experience required, and some really strong customer interaction capability. That sounds like a great role for you. Get in touch. We've got a business development manager role either based in Perth or Melbourne for a ag tech company focusing on fresh produce, protein, and exporting commodities. So if you've got an experience with technology, supply chain services, or logistics, any knowledge in protein or produce, vegetables, fruit, things like that, this could be an exciting role for you. We've got 2 senior functional consultant roles for a global leading supply chain software company. The role is based in Tokyo. So you must be bilingual Japanese and English speaking, preferably some type of major ERP or supply chain software functional implementation experience as well. So if this sounds like a role, please get in touch. And then the last one we wanted to mention today was we've just started a new search for a senior project manager in automation, Melbourne, Sydney location. You'd be working for a global leading supply chain advisory business. So if you've got a background around installation, commissioning, and delivering high-value CapEx projects in the logistics automation space, this could be a great role for you, and please get in touch. A couple things on the recruitment side. I saw a recent report that the next wave of professionals is primarily using job boards like Indeed and Seek and LinkedIn to find their next role, where the older generation or more experienced professionals still are relying heavily on recruiters or relationships with recruitment companies to find that next role. I just thought that was an interesting dynamic, talking about the forever changing landscape and involvement of recruiters and how the relationship with recruitment firms and the value of recruitment firms can be seen differently by different demographics. Couple of data points. Unemployment's back down to 3.6%. And Seek ads have been down marginally as well. And I think that kind of goes to a trend of still not a lot of available talent, but the market is definitely slowing. And just in terms of the number of roles being advertised compared to the number of applicants, it's certainly shifted. 12 months ago, it was very much lots of ads going up, but no applicants because there wasn't enough people or that's available talent. Now there are less jobs, but a significant increase in applicants on job boards as well. I'm not saying the quality is there, but certainly more applicants because the market is softening, and there's been more rounds of redundancies and layoffs and services being canceled, or businesses having financial difficulty at the moment. Just a couple things. Actually, one thing on the supply chain and tech news I wanted to share today was continuing with that theme of the market slowing down. I think tech and supply chain is really starting to feel some crunches at the moment. I think we've seen a number of examples of rounds of layoffs with companies like P44 and O9 Solutions, who are pre-IPO unicorns. Their growth is slowing, certainly in the Asia Pacific region, maybe not so much in North America and Europe, but we are seeing examples where either redundancies or hiring freezes are coming into play, even with some more established supply chain tech firms as well. So it's certainly something to keep an eye on. And we hope it's not a trend that continues, but I think for the next 3 to 6 months, we're going to see some bit of a turbulent time around supply chain technology, and any investment or hiring or growth strategies in that area. I think it's going to be a bit of a rocky next 3 to 6 months for us. But yeah, that's all the news we've got for you today. Leave a comment or suggestions or any feedback in the comment section below, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Take care. Cheers.